The dating world in Kenya is gradually becoming deadly. Recently, murder cases of young women have hit our headlines. However, the question remains, who is to blame for this? While some tend to blame the women, others tend to believe that there is a motive behind these killings and that nothing justifies these murders. We have lost several women in the last few weeks under brutal killing. Wahu Starlet was found dead at a B&B in Nairobi at South B. There was a CCTV footage that captured the suspect behind her murder. The suspect was later identified as John Matara, and the reports later revealed that Matara had a habit of luring women with money, and after he met with a lady, he would threaten her at gunpoint while demanding money from her. It is also said that Matara works with a group of 11 men who are also on dating sites, enticing classy-looking like ladies and later harassing them. 24-year-old Wahu, who also happens to be Kanyare's sister, just happens to be a victim of this man. Few days later, some disturbing images emerged of a young lady who had been murdered at her Airbnb in TRM and her body parts dismembered. The young lady was identified as Rita Waeni, a 20-year-old student at JKUAT. Reports say that the young girl was killed by a Nigerian man whom they had been communicating with on Instagram and whom she later met at the said B&B. Before meeting up with the man, Rita informed her friend that she was going out for dinner, but she would be back. Rita's body was later found cut into pieces and stuffed in a polythene bag with some body parts missing. Rita's family said that the Nigerian killer had asked for 500,000 Kenyan shillings ransom. The father allegedly reported the incident to the authorities, but it was too late. Today, another body of a young woman was found dumped at Juja. The body was naked and the surroundings suggested that there was a struggle before she was killed. 4 women have been found murdered in a span of 8 days, which led to the hashtag Stop Femicide. While some are blaming women, saying their greed for money got them killed, others have come out to object that, being in the cases of Wahu and Rita, the men behind their death were demanding for money. Actress Catherine Kamau is one of the celebrities who has voiced up about this femicide issue. According to Kate, she says, and I quote, "End femicide in Kenya. Take safety precautions. How about stop killing women? Femicide, call it by name. Turning this serious issue into an online gender war is obnoxious. Stop it." So this was a message by Kate, actress who has since been campaigning for the Stop Femicide in Kenya. Azimio la Umoja leader Raila Odinga has also given a statement regarding the same. And he says, and I quote, "It is sad to see a troubling increase in the death of young women, leaving a trail of grief for families and friends. The abnormality of these murders cannot become the new normal. Murder is and will always be wrong, and there is no excuse. The ugly scourge of murder of women is now a national emergency. It is a threat to homeland security. It must come to an end." With the increase in the killings of women, we can only join hands together and say no to femicide. Remember, femicide is the violent death of women based on their gender, whether occurring in a family, domestic partnership, or interpersonal relationships.